In the NBA. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Clark, in the regular season just rolls on tonight. What's the key for these teams right now?
Well, you know, I think one of the things that's important is closing lineups. Who's going to finish the game for you? Knowing your best five. It might not be your best five players, but the best five that work well together at winning time. And that was a very close look.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for L.A. Pass to Jackson. Payton with it. Back to Jackson. Here's Rice. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Zero hesitation on that shot.
Payton against Arenas. Picked by Murphy. Down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Murphy, one shot.
Free throw drops for Murphy. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And here is Payton. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Nowitzki for 3. Good D by Murphy. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Payton against Arenas. Robinson a screen on Arenas. Pass to Robinson. Pocket 6. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Arenas against Jackson. And there's the call on Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
They need this, and that one is stuffed right through.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Houston. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Jackson dishes to Robinson. High post, Nowitzki. A 3-pointer is right on target.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
Here's Surra. To the middle. And Thomas with the stuff.
Now that's how you rock the pick and roll.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. Pass to Jackson. Here's Rice. Taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Here's Houston. Still without a basket. Here's Surra. Thomas a screen. 4 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. He blocks it again.
That block was a big one. Ties him for 5th on the all-time list.
He has dominated the paint for years and years. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Lakers brother.
Los Angeles making a switch here.
George West. Steve Francis.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Francis. He's covered by Arenas. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Francis. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the basket by Nowitzki.
And few big men can shoot it like Nowitzki.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Houston. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not what you want to leave open.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
All right, fans, here come your Laker girls.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Parks, he's checked in for Murphy. And it's Vaughn in for Sura. Pass to Vaughn. Here's Houston. Shot clock at 5. Spurs passing it around. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 1. Jackson looking around. 1:12 left in the first. 5 on the clock. Nowitzki, that's for 2. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Nowitzki's J is deadly. It's unorthodox, but deadly. A lethal shooter who knows how to get his shot off quickly.
Here's Vaughn. Outside Thomas. Arenas against Jackson. Nowitzki with the steal. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Houston. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
Here's Francis. There's Jackson with the 3. They get the rebound. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for Los Angeles. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Nice flow to that sequence, moving the ball really well.
Francis passes to Rice. Pass to Francis. Here's Rice. 6 to shoot. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Rice has got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Vaughn to the paint. There's a screen. Pass to Udigi. And there's a slam dunk to finish it off.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Here's Rice. Brown deciding where to go with it. Farrell passes to Francis. Now here's Brown. Pass to Lynch. Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. A name some are curious about for the upcoming draft is Darko Milicic. Have you had a chance, Clark, to see much of his play?
I really haven't, Kevin, and what I've seen has been highlights, so it's hard to get a real gauge. He's got size, moves well for a big guy, seems to be pretty skilled. But when you talk about evaluating stars from afar, it's a bit of an interesting challenge. I mean, it's tough to predict exactly how well they'll adapt to American basketball at the NBA level. But the scouts who followed this young man say he has promise, so we'll see if that's the case.
Pass to Vaughn. Now Murphy. They set the pick. And the layup is good. Murphy's got 7 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here is Lynch. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Nice vision. When a teammate's got that much room to operate, you got to get it to him.
Vaughn, the pass to Parks. Here's Houston. Lynch defending. It's tipped. And they'll get another chance. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. San Antonio making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And so Murphy hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Payton passes to Rice. Back to Payton. Pass to Rice. Just 5 to shoot. Lynch. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Able to sink the coveted and short corner 3.
Spurs trail by 5. Vaughn kicks to Murphy. Here's Houston. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Payton passes to Rice. Here's Lynch. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Murphy, a screen on Brown. Houston, the pass to Surra. Hit the floater. Stolen. Outside Jackson. Fires for 3. They get it back. Pass to Lynch. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Lynch has got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Really good work. That's how you play inside out.
Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Murphy, a screen on Jackson to the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
Murphy taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Nowitzki's checked in for the Lakers. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for San Antonio. And the second free throw, good. Los Angeles leading by 7. To the wing on the left. Lynch passes to Payton. And here is Nowitzki. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Sura. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Houston. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Houston's got 8.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Payton passes to Nowitzki. Back to Payton. Nowitzki outside. There's the 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 16 points for him.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Lakers.
1:49 left now here in the second. And there's the call on Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your Lakers, David Robinson.
And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Pass to Houston. Thomas a screen. Lets it go from 14. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Lakers leading by 7. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Payton. Outside Jackson. Now here's Nowitzki. 3-pointer. That shot is off. And now Murphy pushing it up. No one back to stop him. From deep, Arenas misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Here's Rice. He's got 7. Bobbed up there for Robinson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And a wide-open look for Arenas. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And that's now 6 points for Gilbert Arenas. Payton against Arenas. Nowitzki sets a screen for Payton. With the drive, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defender.
Payton against Arenas. Thomas a screen on Payton. With Samar, and it's sent back by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86 in these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
And no good. Pass to Sura. Again with the block.
He's had a ton of blocks in his career, but that one was historic.
It was not your average swat. It got him to 5th on the all-time block shot list. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for L.A. 7-point differential. Pass to Jackson. Nowitzki outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Spurs shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Houston. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Peyton. Shot clock at 6.
David Robinson. First personal foul.
Here's Zura, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Houston. To the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Thomas.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Here's Jackson. A rebound by the Spurs.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Got a hand on it, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Back to Arenas. Oh, and the jam by Arenas.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Nowitzki for 3. Whoa, vintage three-pointer from Dirk.
Nice play by Nowitzki off the pick and roll right there. Was able to work through the coverage and open things up for himself and his team.
Inside, here's Houston. That's tipped.
Terrific defense in the painted area.
Jackson in the corner. Master Robinson. Down low. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now an 8-point Laker lead. Houston, the pass to Murphy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Jackson. Here's Rice. Peyton outside. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Arenas passes to Thomas. And stolen by Nowitzki.
Punishing the rim. And maybe some feelings with that one.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Jackson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Arenas. Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Zura. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Arenas. Drills the three-pointer. Arenas has got 5 points now this quarter.
Dialed in from behind the arc.
Here's Francis. Still scoreless. Pass to Robinson. And he lays it straight in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Thomas sets a screen for Arenas. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Arenas. Thomas got 8.
Turning the pick and roll into points. Nice selfless play.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Francis. Shoots the 3. Shot's good by Rice. 10 points for him.
And by distance, that corner 3 is the shortest on the court.
On the wing, Arenas. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Francis passes to Nowitzki. Robinson a screen on Murphy. Nowitzki for 3. They get it again. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Spurs trail by 3. Arenas up top. 14 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. Arenas has got 10 points in just the second half.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game. Consider my doubts disappear.
San Antonio calls timeout. Here's Arenas. He's got 16. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability. Starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
And he's good on the second. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to Lynch. Here's the 3. The rebound by Oyediji.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Arenas. Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Francis. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Lynch's shot is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll return shortly. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Parks. Here's Houston from downtown. He can't get it to go.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
And the basket by Payton.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Houston. Here's Cherokee Parks. Vaughn, the pass to Parks. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Hey, offensive rebounding comes down to anticipation and want to.
Pass to Lynch. Fires the three. Vaughn with the rebound. Spurs trail by 7. Spins. Here's Houston. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Spurs making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Jackson kicks to Brown. Farrell passes to Lynch. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
A shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. It's up a 3. Connects from three-point range. Lynch has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And the basket is good.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Goes up from the top of the key. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Nice jumper there, sinking it.
Vaughn, the pass to Parks. Here's Houston, guarded by Jackson. Here's Houston. Out to the right wing. Here's Vaughn. Payton with some nice D.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Arenas, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Rice passes to Robinson. Here is Lynch. There's a screen by Robinson. Lynch's shot is good. Lynch has got 22 points. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle starts for the Lakers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Timeout, Spurs. Making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Number 3, Steven Jackson.
Lakers on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Murphy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 18-5 run. Payton looking around. Arenas grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 19, and Murphy kicks it over to Arenas. They swipe it. Outside Jackson. There's 1:59 left here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Kurt Thomas.
Oh, you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
Gary Payton. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Payton. Spurs trail by 21. Arenas passes to Murphy. Beyond the arc. Buries the deep ball.
Such an effective combo guard. Sura reliable at making good passes to his teammates.
Outside, Payton. Lynch's shot is good. Lynch has got 24 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And tonight's win will put them up 2-1 in what has become a really intense season series, giving them a tentative edge here with one still left to be played against San Antonio.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Arenas dishes to Thomas. Five on the clock. Here's Sura. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jackson passes to Robinson. Jackson kicks to Payton. Nowitzki outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olger, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.